What do you say, everybody? 14 Guitars here. Third week in a row out at Manchester. Forgive my lisp, I've got my new mouthpiece in. I'm not wearing my retainer. I made a custom mouthpiece that, you know, the kind that you warm up. You heat them up and fold them over your teeth when they're warm, so they fit nice and tight. I'd rather my retainer stay safe at home because it's a lot more expensive than the 12 bucks or whatever I paid for this mouthpiece. It's making me lisp so badly. Anyway, we're out here at Manchester for, I'm going to go ahead and ride the same trails that I've been riding, the red, green, and blue. And I've been putting in time on the exercise bike, doing pull-ups, push-ups, walking in the sun to get vitamin D up. I kind of feel like, you know, I kind of got off the bike for a long time, and I've been preaching it in my videos, so I thought, let me at least start riding 15 to 20 minutes a day on the exercise bike on the days that I'm not riding dirt bikes. At least 5 days a week if I can. I think I rode 4 days last week. I rode yesterday. I'm a little bit tired, not used to it, and I had it set on some pretty high settings for resistance, trying to get that heart rate up. I managed to get the heart rate up to about 177 at one time, which is a lot for me on an exercise bike. It's quite a bit. Anyway, today I'm just going to ride, have a good time. I may talk about fitness. I may talk about gear. I really don't have a plan. I may not talk at all or much. Yeah, we know that's not right, but I won't talk as much maybe. We'll see. But just out for a good ride to, this is kind of a, my target is a medium speed ride, kind of just to evaluate my fitness after a week on the exercise bike. So we'll see. Everybody have a great day. I hope you enjoy the video. Well, that's weird. That's, got to turn the fuel on or the bike's not going to start. When the gas has been off for a week, it takes a minute for the fuel to fill up in the carburetor. Oh, I guess I accidentally turned the choke off too. Sorry. That's annoying. I'm going to do the usual little warm-up here before I hit the red trail. It's so dry today. Feels a little funky. boys. All right, let's hit the red. It's pretty dry today. You know, those great conditions of last week are gone. So, just gotta take it for what it is. There's a little bit of moisture you can see in the dirt, but nothing like it was last week when it was so good. Sloppy dry. Very different. I wonder if the trail up here where it crosses the road, I wonder if they cleared those logs. You know, they're doing some logging, and the connector trail was locked. Just had to go a little past it, but it was a little bit of a surprise. Not a big deal. Pretty sure they would have loaded all those logs up and hauled them away. Pull for lumber. Here. Okay, it looks like they cleared everything off. Never taken the road before. I've always on the trail only, so really didn't know where it was. Back into the woods, away from that logging. Much nicer in here. saw a deer run across the trail just then, but I'm not sure. Let me check the video. Another example. Boy, you need goggles. You see that thing catch my helmet? I did remember to tighten my helmet. Watching the video reminded me my helmet visor. Like I said, in the woods, I like to ride with it up. I like to see everything. I don't want to miss anything. A lot of beauty. Going to be a safety advisory for goggles, huh? That was a little sketchy. both, right? You can lean it or enrichen it depending on the temperature. If it's really hot, there's less weight of air per cubic foot than when it's cold, right? Dense air, there's actually more of it. I mean, for the same substance, more dense by definition, more of it, right? You pack a half a gallon of water in a gallon jug, that's not nearly as dense as a gallon of water in a gallon jug. Well, air works similarly. There's more molecules in cold air for a given volume than hot air. Leaning your bike in hot weather allows more air to enter the carburetor and mix with your fuel. But since there's less oxygen per cubic foot, right, per volume, you're adding the number of oxygen molecules into the mixture, right? Low density air, you need more of it to get the same ratio of air to fuel. And fuel in the bike is like fuel in the body. Oxygen, right, combined with the fuel to give off energy and then the byproducts of combustion. Our bikes, whether you're sea level or 5,000 feet for a standard carburetor, they feed the same amount of air at a particular jetting setting, right? I'm sorry, same amount of fuel. Fuel's not compressible. It's a fluid that can't be compressed. So for a certain jet size, woo, you're going to get a certain number of fuel molecules. So if it's hot, air doesn't have as many molecules, you need more air. It's cold, there's more molecules of oxygen in cold air. So you can richen the mixture, add more fuel for a given amount of air. We're actually varying, though, air, not fuel. Fuel flows constant at a given jetting, regardless of altitude, because it's incompressible fluid. So an air screw allows us to adjust more or less volume of air, which gives us more or less oxygen molecules, depending on the to reach the same mixture, the optimal mixture that you're always going for. You want to run your bike at a certain mixture, a ratio of oxygen molecules to fuel molecules. So that's all you're doing. You're correcting the ratio of oxygen molecules. I think air has like 21% oxygen. I think something like that. Most of the rest is nitrogen. Is something like 14 to 1. 1 part fuel for 14 parts air. I'm not positive, but I believe it's something like that. It might be 14%. That doesn't sound right though. But I've never really looked closely at air fuel mixtures. It's easy to look up, right? The main point is, if you got your jets perfect for winter, and you're not going to change your jets, you can lean your air fuel mixture fuels. Rear fuel. One difference I've noticed since I've been on the exercise bike is that I started sweating earlier. That's one of the adaptations to warm weather and exercise, is your body learns to sweat earlier than it might if you're out of shape or in cooler weather. Sort of like advanced cooling system, right? It puts out the sweat before you're too hot. Whereas you're not acclimated to the heat. By the time your body realizes you're getting hot, you're already kind of overheated. So definitely notice the difference in that. It feels good. I'm gonna call it Danny's Crossing, since that's where we got stuck that day in that mucky mud. And there was a spring running there, trying to make it up that hill. And the quicksand was crazy. Whew. Needles. They are slick. They are excellent friction reducers. The rear end of the bike just slides. Where are we? The flooded swamp. I guess the dry flooded swamp, right? Is that what I call it? Yeah, this dirt's a little wild today too. It's in no hurry to hook up. little 1-inch sapling smack my hand guard. That's a good reason to at least have gloves. I'm basically a fan of hard wrist guards, lever guards. I bounced my bike like so many things and never broke a lever. That seat's just bouncing on my booty, just barely. Just tapping it. Just saying, you're almost out of room there with those little legs. Out here is everything. Strength and endurance. Because if you can stay on your legs, you can tell when I sit down I go slow. You can stay on your legs, which uses a lot more oxygen. You'll do so much better out here. Go faster, be safer. Chance it gets, my trail tries to dive my front end a little bit. Just gotta brake easy when it's this soft and slippery on the front. Slide the rear end and then steer with gas. It's always good to brake with the front brake for sure. But when it's that slick and you're on a tight corner or something, you can pre-brake, slide the rear end through it, add power, at the apex or just before, and power your way out. Instead of relying on your front wheel, just steer the bike as much when it's that soft in front. Everything's out to grab me today. Cut that last time. Maybe this time. It takes a while for your memory to remember. Oh yeah, here we got to turn right. The spring where I tell you all to stop for coolant back there. Say in every video. I blew right through that again. I thought I had already hit it, and so I wasn't ready for it when I got to it. big vines hang down. Watch those beasts. They're strong enough to support at least a kid. I used to swing across little ravines on them when I was young. So be careful of those. Abbreviation for G, go ride another trail first. Make your warm up. Because this is non-stop. Demonstration of how going straight is a lot rougher than going from side to side. This side, left side, right side, left side, right side, left side, right side. Yeah, it's smoother. Now, I bet it's really high. Pushing down the catching my breath, usually gonna shoot up. Nice to see all these doves out here. Really lugging it to rest. Just lugging the bike. Just rolling it. I think I'm in 4th gear. Where are we going? 18? Not very fast, I know that. bike in a little gear higher so that the motion of grabbing your face, you know, slightly whiskey throttle and run off the road. You might want to put your visor down. Like I said in the past, I ride with my head kind of low anyway, lower than a lot of people. Gives you every warning you need. Start to get snakier and snakier, and you keep pushing it, that snake will bite you. Sliding away. My legs are definitely my weak spot out here, so that's why I've been turning up the exercise bike to a little bit higher settings resistance to try to build strength and endurance in my legs. gotta be up there. I can feel it. And it's hot. You know, your heart has to beat faster when it's hot. Cool you off. Circulate blood more. When it's dry, the tree branches hang a lot lower. That's why we're bouncing off so many trees. If you look at the video a week ago, I'll bet you'll see in these same sections, everything's poking up higher once it's filled with water. That water provides a turbidity, a stiffness, turgid. The plants makes it different. Soft plants. It's not 100% responsible, but you know, you all know your plants droop when they dry out. The flowers. Same thing happens. In our eye as it starts to set. So now I'll put my visor down. Otherwise, it's too beautiful. You know? Keep it down. Too much to see. Where I hit smash that tree last week. I'll probably, if I took my temperature at the end of this ride, I'll probably have a temperature of about 102, which is normal when you're exercising in the heat. If I feel like I'm getting really hot, I'll just pull over and check my temp. If it's 102 or lower, I might rest, but I'm not going to stop. But if it starts to approach 103, I'm gonna stop and just cool off. You know, take my gear off a little bit. Stand there. Of course, you gotta be careful where you stand there with your motocross pants go down to your knees trying to cool off. If you're on one of these forest trails, I've had the ranger come by and ask me if I was okay. And you know, I wear football shorts, you know, football padded, football undershorts, right? So they don't look like underwear. They've got hard pads on them. So, but if you're a Speedo guy, you might have some explaining to do. And even me with my padded shorts, I have a little explaining to do. But I think it was a day when we had a feels-like temperature of 113. So as soon as I said, just cooling off, he waved and kept right on driving. He totally got it. That other trail goes through this same, you know, the flooded swamp, the dry flooded swamp, just a little further outside of us, like a little bit to my right. I bet it does, because that the geology of that white sand is pretty unique out here. It's the only place I run into that. Go slow in this section. It's kind of the place where I get rest. Just the geology of the place and my current fitness level is where I got to catch my breath. I mentioned that the the Blue Trail has a little more elevation changes. Not a lot. I don't know what the total elevation change out here is. Not much. But it's better than nothing. And the D Trail, that's the most. What passes for 3D out here. Man, whew. A lot of stuff blooming right now. Hopefully this is the last one. White fringe on the squirrel tail, that's what I said. I'm just really tired, y'all. All right, call it. Whew. What's in that truck? Oh, yeah. Couple of burritos, sharp cheddar cheese with shredded beef tenderloin, filet mignon. Woo! All right, everybody. Another one down at Manchester. Talk to you later.